Staying with that story, the party's Gauteng Premier candidate, Solly Msimanga, has called on South Africans to stop resorting to protests and online rants. The party launched its first registration campaign billboard ahead of the registration weekend, scheduled for 18 and 19 November. The DA party is calling on citizens to register and vote as the only way they can change their socio-economic reality. Our reporter, Juniour Khumalo, filed this report.
You can complain all you want, or you can stand up and say, I'm going to be counted.
In a country dubbed the protest capital of the world, owing to how citizens choose to express their dissatisfaction, the DA is urging South Africans to instead resort to using their vote as their weapon. Gauteng residents make up what the DA has described as the bulk of the eligible but unregistered population that needs to exercise their right to vote.
27 million South Africans, and I said 13 million of those are people that are not registered. They are 18 and older, not registered. 14 million people are people that are registered, that are on the IEC, but are not coming out to vote. They didn't vote in the last election. So it makes 27 million people. And we are saying, of that, if you look at the stats of South Africa and the population stats, if you break that down, you realize that 40+% of that 27 resides in Gauteng.
Owing to this serious case of voter apathy, Msimanga said citizens have been left with incompetent leadership, a political reality that could only be amended through the ballot.
People of South Africa, behind us here is the reminder of where we find ourselves as a country. Behind us here are the things that we are saying needs to change, and it starts with your registration, it starts with your vote.
Despite pointing fingers at the ANC's failure, the DA is also caught up in its own internal challenges. Party leader John Steenhuisen axed Caleb Kachalia from the party's shadow cabinet over his anti-Israel sentiments. Msimanga was quick to justify this decision, saying the DA was still an inclusive party for all South Africans and their diverse views.
You cannot be seen to be promoting one side or be telling one side of the story. If you're going to tell the story that is inclusive. We are saying we are as much for the people of Palestine as we are as much as for the people of Israel. We are saying that we want, human rights to be protected either way. We are saying the safety of the residents either way is of the utmost importance. And coexistence is something that we're striving for. Even here in South Africa, we are saying while others are dividing us and saying blacks this side, whites this side, Indians this side, colors this side, rich this side, poor this side, we are saying build a South Africa that is able to then take care of everybody.
Up next for the DA is the party's Elections 2024 National Rally in KwaZulu-Natal on Saturday, ahead of the voter registration weekend. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo in Johannesburg.